Great. How are we supposed to get past this? It won't budge, and we need to get to Kamtoga before it's too late. Rollin, look at that pedestal over there. This looks like the same pattern that's on the door. I wonder if... Well, it's worth a try. Do I just have to press this? What? Do I have to activate them in order? Go back to blue and then yellow last? One of the lines on the door lit up. So this pedestal is the switch for turning on power to the door. Now I get it. So if there are 2 lines that are not lit up, that must mean there has to be 2 more of these switches somewhere else. Come to think of it, didn't we see similar looking pedestals on our way here? Let's go check. Was I able to hit those pedestals before getting here? Did I just waste my time because I didn't remember and therefore didn't activate them ahead of time? I don't recall. Yo, it would be amazing if Spectrobes came up in the next Kingdom Hearts. That would be wild. Very unlikely, but wild. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and press the blue one and hope that it doesn't blow up the universe. And if it does blow up the universe, then hey, it's no longer my problem. There's another pedestal. Let's try switching it on. I didn't really need a cutscene for that, but thank you, game. Yeah, the DS games kind of killed the Spectrobe series in the crib. Yeah, basically. Pretty much.
Go.
Like, the DS games weren't the worst thing ever. There's some enjoyment to be had from them. But overall, not very good. Especially after I just replayed them a few months ago. They're not very good games. In this game, you know, this game isn't like Game of the Year or anything. It's not like one of the greatest games I've ever played, but it is really enjoyable. And it absolutely, if this had been the first one in the series and did well, which I think it would have if it had been the first in the series, it could have very easily been like a stepping stone to build an actually like really good game franchise off of. They could have gotten so much better with like building off of this combat system and getting more and more Spectrobes designed and put in the games as they went along. So many things could have been done, but sadly it was just shot in the foot from the start. Would you rather them make more Spectrobes games, but the Pokemon games keep getting worse and worse? I don't know if I said this on stream, or maybe I just said it in my private chat with Michael and RTK and Sly. Just a second. That should be all 3 switches now. Let's go check the door. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said this in my private chat with the boys. But, and I meant it when I told it to them. They probably thought it was a joke. I meant it when I told it to them, and I mean it right now. I would literally sacrifice, like, all mainline Pokemon games, even the good ones, even, like, Gen 4 and 5. I would rather Spectrobes have flourished and Pokemon been a failure, personally. I enjoy the aesthetic of Spectrobes and the universe of Spectrobes a lot more than I do Pokemon. So I would absolutely rather Pokemon just, like, literally fade into obscurity and then they be like, hey, we're gonna make 3 more Spectrobes games that are like Spectrobes Origins. And I'd be like, yo, I'm so down. I've only played this one in the second game. From what I remember, it wasn't that bad. This game is really good.
Come back.
This is a really, like, good, well-designed, enjoyable game. Expansion Cube. Wonder what an Expansion Cube was doing buried here. Now we can increase the size of our incubator again. Sure, random. But the second game, I'd recommend trying to play it again. Because it's, I feel like a lot of people remember it being, like, fine because of nostalgia. Because I played back through it again just a few months ago, and it was pretty not enjoyable. It was pretty, like, not fun to play. I also prefer Digimon over Pokemon by a wide margin. In terms of, like, monster collecting games, my tier list goes, like, Digimon, Spectrobes, Pokemon. In terms of how much I care about them. Pokemon obviously has, like, Pokemon, like, Gen 4, 3, 4, and 5 are, like, better games than, like, any of the Spectrobes games, but I personally just like Spectrobes more. Would you sacrifice Gen 3 and Breloom along with it? I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I like Sabaquil way more than I like Breloom. So yes, absolutely. I would absolutely do that. I would sacrifice Gen 3 and Breloom in a heartbeat if it meant that more Spectrobes games with Sabaquil were made. A bridge across a volcanic crater. I accidentally pressed A without reading it, but I managed to catch it at the last second. It makes me shudder to think what it would be like if it suddenly collapsed while we were crossing. Why would you say that? Don't say something like that right before we're about to cross. Guess what I'm saying? Sorry. It's all right. Let's just hurry. Kimtoga must still be down below somewhere. I'm right behind you. I think Pokemon has the best creature designs, but worst story. I honestly disagree. I think that Gen 5 of Pokemon is probably a better story than Spectrobes, like, overall. But Pokemon has some great designs, don't get me wrong. But I like Spectrobes designs more than I like Pokemon designs. I also like Digimon designs more than Pokemon, so that probably says something about me personally. Pokemon designs are normally not, like, very big and bombastic. They're normally, like, more, not natural looking. Pokemon look more like you would expect actual animals to look like. Spectrobes and Digimon are way more, they're more wild. They're way more out there. And I like that a lot more, personally. I do. So, I am definitely, like, my favorite Spectrobes, I like far more. Oh, hey, you guys are Sky. Hold on. My favorite Spectrobes, I like much more than, like, my favorite Pokemon. Like, I like Sabaquil more than I like, okay, stop this. I like Sabaquil more than I like, get out. More than I like Breloom or Rayquaza. That was loud. Please kill him.
Over there.
There we go. There we go. Sit on him. Sit on him.
Now, go.
Easy. Get Dongiga. Are you guys also wind? Yes, you are. I don't like that. Stop that. Ow.
Now, go.
Yeah, do the jump. Do the jump. No, the jump. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up. I didn't want to have to switch weapons because we're going to have to go back to the Zenilance like immediately after when these guys are dead, but something I wish this game really had was a way where you could set up, like, I don't know, 4 different weapons or even just 3 different weapons and be able to switch between them very quickly, like how you can switch between Spectrobes very quickly. This Spectrobe game is, and this is just me liking real-time combat more than turn-based combat. I think that this game is much more, Spectrobe's Origins is much more enjoyable probably than every Pokemon game I played. Except maybe like Black and White and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And maybe Platinum. You know, like Gen 4 and 5's best. But the first 2 Spectrobe games are like laughably bad in terms of gameplay. They are not very good. Oh, hi! But Spectrobe's Origins, very enjoyable. It could use some work, but I mean, I imagine they probably made this game and thought like, hey, if it does well and we get to make more of them, we can really buff up the gameplay as we go, as we make more entries. But sadly, it just didn't sell well because it had already been screwed.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, dude, did you see Rydrake absolutely, like, interrupt his attack from hitting me so I could get off my Zenilance? Oh, dear. That didn't even hurt that much. What am I talking about? What am I worried about? Really wish I had Shaka Blade's weapon right now. Sadly, I don't. Let me hit you. There we go. I hate that you're slightly off the ground, so it's very difficult to hit you with the lance. Ah, there we go. Eased on it. Almost got a charged up move for Rydrake. Don't like most Mega Digimon because they're over-mechanized. I insanely disagree. I love almost all Mega level Digimon. I love how mechanized they are, how a lot of them are like knight-like warriors, and some of them are like War Greymon, where it's a dragon just like decked out in sick armor. I absolutely love Mega Digimon designs. I could probably name you like over 30 Mega level Digimon that I like the design of more than literally any Pokemon in existence. Easily. Like, for instance, War Greymon. I like War Greymon isn't even probably not even in my top 10 favorite Digimon. And I like War Greymon more than any Pokemon that's ever been made. There are also a bunch of Mega Digimon that are not, like, mechanical at all. Poseidonmon, Griffinmon, Saberleomon, etc., etc. There are plenty of them that are just straight up still animals.
Go.
Digimon is a lot more varied, I feel like. You played Digimon World Next Order? Yes, there's a full playthrough of it on my channel. I did it blind when it first came out. Might be, if you choose to watch it, might be a little difficult to get through the first, like, 10 videos because I had never played a Digimon World game that was, like, that gameplay style, the World gameplay style, where it's, like, the Pokemon have to grow and die and be reborn and etc., etc. So I was very, like, lost in the first, like, 10 to 20 videos, but I eventually got the groove of it, and it was a very fun playthrough.
Go.
Yo, got a Leopod. Let's go. The Ghidramon is amazing. Yeah, dude, it's just like... I'm not trying to, like, hate on Pokemon, because I do like Pokemon. I don't like the direction Pokemon's been in for the past, like, 3 gens. Like, Gen 6 was fine, but then Gen 7 and 8 have just been complete letdowns for me, personally. But I do like Pokemon. I just, like... I drastically enjoy Digimon a lot more in basically every aspect. And I like Spectrobes, like, designs and aesthetics more than I do Digimon. Or not Digimon, I like Digimon more than Spectrobes. But I like the designs and aesthetics of Spectrobes more than Pokemon. The problem is that Spectrobes just never took off, so it doesn't have enough games to really draw from. Whereas Pokemon has, like, you know, 30 mainline games and, like, 20 spin-offs. Hi there!
Okay, let's go.
You little freaks. Yeah. I definitely am missing on not having Shaco Blade's weapon right now. What kind of invincibility frame garbage was that? Let me hit you. Now. Kill that one. Why did you hit between? There we go. Hi there. Oh, okay. Alright. 2 strikes, you're dead. I just gotta make sure I hit you as soon as you spawn. It's actually too easy. Never mind. Who needs Shaco Blade's weapon when you can hit the Zenilance properly? You really just lived on, like, 1 HP? Who do you think you are? Hey, kill that one. Again. Oh, dear. Rydrake pushed me out of the way. I blame him. No defending. Hurry. Oh, he jumped over most of the hit, you lucky dog. No. Come here. No thank you. Don't hit me. I am going to destroy you. Easy. Yo, level up again. Let's go. Hi, buddy. Come here. No. Come here. It's too easy. No, why are there so many of you? End him. Oh, he was able to block both of us there? Really? I thought that Rydrake's hitting first would have broken the block. Whatever. I have not played the first Digimon World game yet, but I plan to in the future. I do like Victory Greymon and Zigurumon. They're very good. Did you just call Digimon Pokemon? Listen, when you're saying the words Digimon and Pokemon back and forth over and over again, it is very easy to instinctively say the wrong one. Just because they sound so insanely similar. Look, another switch just came out. Wonder if that means there's a door block in this level too. Bet there is, along with more switches, of course. Let's hurry up and find them. Can I go ahead and hit it now? Yeah, go ahead and turn this on. Nice. Bum, bum. Alright, sorry, I had to read something. Let's continue on. Wait a minute, what's this little dead spot over here? Is there a legendary weapon or something out here? 2 questions. 1, does Chaos have his whale in this game? From the previous game, I mean? Whale. Whale? Whale. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Mega Giga Knife? Blue mineral. It's like when you're walking down a busy street and you see a penny on the ground and you're like, ooh, a penny. Ain't got time for that.
Go.
The whale isn't in this game, unfortunately. Ozeros, I think was its name. I don't remember that Spectrobe. But yeah, some Spectrobes from the previous games aren't in this game. Probably due to lack of funding, since the first 2 games didn't sell that well. Beyond the Portals specifically didn't sell well.
Okay, let's go. Okay, you're doing it.
Get him. No, what? There we go. Wings of Justice. Did that miss? How? How did that miss? Did he go underneath you? This enemy is very annoying to hit because its hitbox is slightly off the ground, and the Zenilance is very, like, ground-based. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna switch over to the Riga Blade for a second, even though the Zenilance has been doing a lot of good work for us. This enemy will be easier to beat with this specifically. The whale with the bazooka on its back. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Sorry. There we go. Now we're talking. Easy freeze. Get him. Get him, Rydrake. Let's go. It's too easy. 2 of them at once? Let's mix it up a little bit. This thing's level 55. Are you kidding me? There we go. Hit him from downtown. Keep going, Skull. Get him, Skull. Blow him away. Stop knocking them up so high that I can't see them. I really wish that your ultimate move was already filled up so that you could hit him up with it. Skull here, aka the Zoa Spectro, he's going to be very useful for this next boss, because long range is very good for it. Especially with these homing hits. Look at him go. Just end him. Just get him. It's too easy. What is your ultimate move? I don't remember. I hear a legendary weapon. Still have sword plus Siomon. That's Shaco Blade. I don't have Shaco Blade right now. Whale with bazookas on its back? That sounds vaguely familiar. Man, we still can't get past this door. We haven't flipped all the switches yet. Let's go find the rest. Gotta find the yellow and the blue. All right, so I missed some dead ends. I hear a legendary weapon nearby. I can see on the mini-map where there's a dead end behind the door. That's probably where it is. Bum, 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 bum. I can't wait for Persona 5 The Royal and Persona Scramble. I am so pumped. And Digimon Survive, for that matter. So many games coming out next year that I'm just so ready for. I am going to be stacked on things to do in 2020. Have I been over to this dead end yet? Is there anything right here? Hello? Oh, hello. I definitely need this. Coma Pod, very good, because I screwed up that one. We need that. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, pink mineral. Now we're talking. That's the good stuff right there. Now, where is the yellow thing? Because I'm almost back to where I entered from. Or no, did I already hit yellow? I think it's green I'm missing. I just hit blue, and then I already hit green or yellow. I don't remember which, but I'm missing one pillar somewhere. It must be way back over here, and I just didn't notice it when I was over here earlier. Or maybe there's a pathway I didn't even take, and that's where it is. Because this is pretty wide area going on here. Yeah, I don't think I went all the way over here, so it must be over here.